Yo, 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 what's up, guys? It's your boy Optics Stumpy bringing you another live Black Ops 2 commentary. Today we're going to be playing some Raid Domination. I can't tell you how much I used to watch, like, video games when I was in high school. It's crazy. The only video game I watch now is League of Legends. And now that Lust Returns is not in the playoffs, it's like, you know what I mean? Okay, my cat has, like, the zoomies, bro. Guy's kind of annoying. Okay, so like, what are we gonna do here? Right, I like to make my stuff from scratch. It's like, I feel like I lose and I never get the type of beats that I like. You know what I mean? Making it from scratch. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I need just some better samples or something. And I kind of use the same type of vibe all the time. I don't know what I want this time. Maybe I'll open up Splice. I don't want to open up Splice. You know, I'm opening up Pigments. I'm gonna make a chord. And we're gonna play around with that chord. Maybe two chords. I'm assuming this is B minor harmonic. So when I make a song, I always just do the most basic stuff in terms of the minor key. Boom, just like this. It don't really matter. You can listen. You can just for the sake of it, bro. Just for the sake of it, I'm just gonna make this. This is what I'm gonna do right here. And if I like the sound, you know what, bro? Just for the sake of it, we're gonna octavize that. Okay, right? And then we're just gonna put a C sharp down here. This is just gonna add like a constant tension. We're gonna then add a D higher up. In fact, we're gonna put this back down in the middle of this, and then we're gonna add D higher up. The reason why I'm doing this, and it's like kind of simple, right? To make these things is because you start seeing patterns. Right now, here's the pattern. It's so easy to just do this. This looks easy, right? A lot of people probably wouldn't even know what they're looking at. But I made the regular chords, right? Regular minor harmonic. You know, it's inside the scale. I can tell it's inside the scale because of the highlighting. Right, the lighter keys are inside the scale. So all I did was notice that these are alternating, the D and the C. Okay. So I just decided to like move the D up an octave and the C move it down an octave. Nothing crazy. You just no. It's actually trash. It's actually so bad. I did say something about like tension, but that's terrible. I guess we just have to like root note it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Cut. Paste. How do you want this? Maybe I should make it in serum. The only reason is I got it. I just don't use it that much. I've been so used to pigments. It's like as if serum is hard to understand, but it's all like the same stuff. It just looks different. Then again, that means I'm trying to make the same stuff if I'm looking for the same things, which is word of advice, right? If you're looking for the same thing in new avenues, in new different places, that means you're stuck in your same old ways. It's like me trying to tell someone to like try new food. All right, I'm gonna go to Hot Pot on Sunday. And it's like they're not gonna try anything that they're gonna creature of habit. You know what I'm saying? Me too. But like, I'm gonna try some stuff I never tried before. I ain't gonna be scared of it. But see, in Pigments, I would know what I would want to do. I just want to go to well, I know what that is. It's in the filter. Excuse me. The thing though is that in Pigments a there's a function option, and I'm trying to see if it's possible that I'm just missing this here. Yeah, all LFOs, right? But in Pigments, there's something. I'm gonna just show you. There's no point in it just because I might actually just switch to Pigments. Yeah, I watch chess. I play chess. I just broke, I think comfortably maybe 200 elo. um, that also is a bunch of patterns. You know what I'm saying? But who wants to get good at chess? I feel like it's time consuming unless you're just a prodigy. But in Pigments though, we have the LFO function, right? But then we have the LFO feature, then we have like a function, right? That also looks like LFO, but it's like an LFO that controls things more directly, right? You don't get that gradualness unless you want the gradualness, so to speak. It's more like a switch in a way. Because if I were to switch to this function, all right, and let's say, just to think about LFO real quick, an LFO, as you can see how smooth and gradual it is, would smooth and a cutoff like this, right? You know what I'm saying? And then you would hear everything in between. So we might as well just listen to it. I don't know what type of video this is, but you might as well just listen to it. We'll just go to LFO1, assign it to the cutoff, and we'll hear how the sound changes. Wouldn't know what device you're listening on, but I know you you wouldn't be able to hear that on a phone, right? And then on top of that, the change isn't that great, so we're just gonna like make it even more crazy. All right, get rid of that or just cut it off, which is nice, right? See, in Pigments, you can just turn them off, turn them back on. Later, I usually don't turn stuff off, but if I were to apply this function here with the same thing, you'll just hear it go from one thing to another. And I'm going to use that actually. I actually like that. So simple. Very simple, but I actually like that, to be honest. So screw the LFO part. Usually I make the LFO and then I apply the function to an LFO. You'll just get rhythm. You know what I'm saying? So when I think about sounds, I'm just looking for rhythm in what I'm trying to do. Since this is like a cutoff right there, I think I can get away with like echo maybe. Why does it sound like that? It's just a sine wave. Am I tripping? We're gonna new preset it. We're gonna go back to this, and I'm going to reassign it. It don't matter if it's on the same or not. I don't care. All right, so let's add that echo because like I don't know why it just. It just sounds rough, to be honest. Some voices though. I didn't want echo. I guess I wanted delay. like to do is work through shit. Sometimes it turns out terrible. That does not sound good, but I'm gonna find something so unique, all right? But as long as like the rhythm and the harmonics are there, like as long as it all sounds and fits the BPM, like people are gonna hear it. You know, they're gonna say, "Oh, this sounds right. It sounds interesting." You know what I'm saying, I just like to layer, like just like to do stuff to make stuff complicated. They'll tell you don't make stuff complicated. Keep it simple. Simple watches, right? See, in watchmaking, there's complexities, I think, right? Or complications in watchmaking. It makes the watch more, no, Bill, not today, not right now. Well, it makes the watch more unique, I guess. It's better, I suppose, unless it's just a scam to get people to buy stuff. The more complications, the more intricate. I'm not gonna use these effects. See, what I want is that startup happening every couple of bars, but it's not gonna happen that way. I think I might have to like shorten these. That doesn't matter. I think this sounds okay. Maybe. Might sound a little bit more rough if I decrease the octave, but we'll see. If we decrease, so that's why we didn't hear a difference to begin with. Changed the wrong thing. So let's change this. I would like to think that if I make this shorter, it's gonna. Alright, we're gonna roll with it. I want something to go higher. Maybe I wanted to play at the same time. I guess something. It sounds okay. It sounds a little grainy, but I think it's fine. And this is when the lazy part comes in. I will just now layer this with anything. Doesn't matter. I like this sound. It's good enough. I'm talking about complications. This is not like really that complicated. Control Z. Let me get everything back. Okay, okay, but to add something spicy, you know, you can layer it with other sounds. I mean, that does technically complicate it. Gotta make sense, buddy. I like this sound. This sound sounds nice. See, what I try to do is like make it so that if a sound comes in and out, it's not like a crazy obvious thing. Like, I want it to like sound natural in a way. Like when the song is playing, yeah, you could just make it turn down and stuff like that. Wow, but like you don't really hear beats where stuff just gradually gets turned down until you can't hear it, and then gradually turns back up. Like, you know, like no one makes beats like that. No one makes beats like this. No one. People make fast ass beats. You feel me? Like people make beats based off of drums and stuff. So that's what a beat is. You know what I'm saying? You can't make beats from melodies. some that you don't feel like you can take away, I would just put it in like a lower octave, and then what that does is get rid of it. You're just putting it lower, you know what I'm saying? And then when you want it to like be more present, you can put it in a higher octave, or you can just low pass it, high pass it, or whatever. But it's these simple things, right? Bringing things in and out. All things are just turned up and down. Like, that's what I feel like that's all mixing is. You turn something up, you turn something down, you bring stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Right? How do you cook? Feel me? If you even know how to cook. You know I'm thinking of like, this is all stuff that we're gonna hear in the background, like, you know what I mean? I need something that brings the fucking, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I want something that's gonna make me wanna go like, make me wanna, you know, move a little bit like your mom did last night. The bitch ass nigga. I can see that. Like right now, I would just add like the hi hat, the snares and stuff, cause like that would add very simple too. 2-step the hi hat, 3/7 the snare. I like making 808s that hit on certain patterns, just to, you know what I'm saying, cause that's what gets your body. You know what I'm saying, acting naughty. You know, shit. But anyway. I don't want to add like the drums yet, but it'll help. I try to add like the minor drums first, because when I start adding heavy stuff, like the stuff that really catches people attention, it's just like, then I'm gonna just start rolling with it, get lazy with the other stuff, like 808s, nah, hi-hats. Like I said, let me just, you know what I mean? Let me just touch it a little bit. Where you is? Come on, baby, what's up with it? I love snares you can't hear. I love snares you can't hear. I got my own type of flow, for real. That's why, which is a problem, because my stuff ends up sounding similar. and then she called me back. I blocked that bitch right back. Back again. Back, man. I just mumble that shit. Anyway, I like how this sounds. Just how I like how your mom sounded last night.